Good morning, good morning. Update, update. Okay, so what's going on? Nothing. 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 Spell nothing. Nothing. Lots of nothing. Nothing. So, okay, what does that mean? So we were in Bellingham visiting family, and my arm, I woke up, it's twice as big as normal. Ooh, uh-oh. So we came back to my hospital because, or my oncologist and primary care physician, because both said, ooh, come in right away. So I did. Neither one of them were there, so they gave me an alternative. So I met up with the nurse practitioner, very nice lady, but I don't feel like the appointments were as effective as they could have been had they been with my main oncologist. So I'm looking forward to meeting with him. I sent him a message last night, Dr. Page, and said that I really, based on the way I'm feeling and what I've been reading on Dr. Google, I think the port is not doing well. I love the ease and access of it and all that, but I think it's causing problems. I might be rejecting it. I'm not sure. The symptoms I'm having are what people who are rejecting the port occur. So I did manage to there's a word. Anyway, my arms. One of my arms, my left arm, the side with my blood clots in the port, not the side where my lymph nodes came out, was so much bigger than my other arm. And now they're similar in size, actually. So that's, and I have knuckles again. I didn't have knuckles or any tendons in the back of my hand. It was so swollen, and I was shaking my hand in the air, and Brian started laughing at me, and he says, it looks like you're waving some sausages around. My fingers were swollen so big. He's like, it looked like I had grip a full of sausages. So anyway, so what I've been doing is using this compression massager. Freaks Brian out. He's terrified I'm going to knock my blood clots, apparently, plural, blood clots, loose. This thing, that's no joke. Look how much it shakes the skin. I don't know if you can tell, but that is, I think, helping drain my lymphatic system. Ooh, get that fat going. Shake it all around. Ooh, shaking the fat. Ooh, shaking the fat. So, this thing I think has helped a lot. I can use my hand again. I can use my arm again. Super helpful. However, if it doesn't go down and stay down, what's the point? See, look where I just pushed my sweatshirt up for just a minute. All of those stripes in my arm. It's still super full of juice. My arm's full of juice. I need to squeezing. And, oh, finally, some super good news. Brian got approved to take his, you have to apply to take your master electrician's license and master electrician's license. So he applied to apply and was approved and accepted to apply. Well, no, now to take the test. He's been approved to take the test. He has all the qualifications, all the education and work experience. You can't just go take the test. You have to have all these pre-requirements, and luckily he does. So, he used to actually be a very accomplished electrician. He still is. He just went on pause for a minute, and we did some camp posting in the National Forest. And now Jen's falling apart. Ooh, falling apart. So Brian's going to go to work, and I can become a fat cat housewife. Ooh, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be all about some self-care. I'm going to go stop shopping, and Brian's going to be like, here, take money. I really still don't like shopping. But there's things that I want to get for other people in my life. And I would like to improve my foundation, my creature comforts. Some of the few things here and there. I'd like to improve on that. And so that's really exciting. I had to push pause for a second. So if there was a weird bloop bloop in there. Oh, so what's coming up next? Oh, well, I made a little list of stuff that needs to be accomplished. Mañana. Cleaning supplies. I'm out of cleaning supplies. I can't clean my house without cleaning supplies. So that's on the list. Groceries for 5 days. I'm going to Long Beach. Touch base on that here in just a second. Laundry. Well, I'm going to do that in Long Beach because I have a gift card for the laundromat there. And I'm going to go buy Michael's on the way out of town. I'm going to buy some terracotta clay and make oil diffusers with a mooncake press. That's the plan. And that's $30, and I'm doing it. Because even though I have something to do, I won't always. What am I doing? I'm going to Long Beach. A friend of mine that I'm new to my life, I'm so grateful to have, is got a house for sale in Long Beach, but it needs to be flipped, cleaned, just getting ready for the market. They had a hurdle to get some old tenants out, and it might not be in the best of shape to get on the market or to sell. I'm not sure exactly what direction they're going. What I volunteered to do is to come in. Brian's going to make some dump runs. I can help to the best of my abilities. I'm slow, but I'm thorough and methodical. So I can do stuff like windows, baseboards, window seals, hood vents, all those kinds of details. I'm super good at that, and that's the stuff that makes a house fresh. So I can't do any lifting, but I can sure do detail work, and I'm good at it. So the plan is we're going to go to Long Beach and help my friend get their house ready and flip it. So that gives us something to do. Brian is going to be studying for his test. If he can cram through his study, and not cram through, you can study at your own pace, but study, maybe in a couple weeks he could take the test if he just buckled down and studied and not get a job, which honestly, I don't, it's so inconvenient. We live in a motorhome. It's hard to think about where to park in Portland in a motorhome, so it might be a lot easier to just go straight to taking the test. So we do need money, quite a bit, of course, but I'm going to make my oil diffusers. Brian's going to do some side work. He's not looking for a full-time job, just some gigs. Or maybe he is looking for a full-time job. It depends. He put in like 20 applications last night. If a good job, one of the jobs was a security guard on a movie set. That sounds like a cool job, actually. I think he should try to get it. So unless it's a good job that pays decent, I think it's more of a burden than it is an accessory and a help. If you're just making minimum wage and you have to spend a lot to get to it, and I don't know, there's a lot to think about. Because if he studies and passes his test, he makes amazing money. So we've already been living bare minimally for quite a while anyway. 2 or 3 more weeks, it's not the end of the world. So we're going to go to Long Beach, help a friend. That always feels good. That's good for your soul. She might pay us a couple of bucks for some of the work. That'd be great too, but not expected. And because we're trying to help them. They're not wealthy. They're just in a spot. So that's always something that you could take into account. I've needed help, and I've been grateful to get it on more than one occasion. I did not have resources to compensate properly. So, full circle, pay it forward, keep it in motion, keep your karma on point. That's where we're headed. And that's one of the reasons I love Brian, is he is also a charitable, kind man. So, but she had said, she was like, no, you got to be paid. So as long as we make our gas money to get out there and back, at least, that'd be great. I'm going to try and do some malasadas at the Grange while we're in Long Beach. I'm going to stop at the Winco, I think, on my way out of town and get groceries for 5 days. I get food stamps on the 8th, so I'm not trying to buy more groceries than we need for 5 days. And then we come back to Portland on the 9th, the day after we get our food stamps, where there's a Winco again. So if we go to Winco on the way to Long Beach, and then when we come back, we'll be gravy. No worries. So that's the plan. And laundry is in Long Beach, and Michael's is here before I leave town. I'm talking circularly. Mostly Mama Nancy got on to me yesterday. Not got on to me, but she was like, I miss your videos. And I got to thinking about it. I've been super gloomy. I don't have not had anything to say other than I'm still here in the parking lot. And I'm sick of this mini series I'm watching on Netflix about this AI chick named Arissa and what she's up to. Nothing and everything. And it's not even good. And I'm still watching it because I need to do something, and my arm puffs up like a puffer fish every time I do anything. So Brian's like, sit down, take it easy. Oh, yeah, yeah. I can't watch much more of this Netflix series. And so I'm grateful that my arm is back. I got the fluids out. I can use my arm. I'm going to go help somebody. I'm excited about that. And I've got a plan of attack. And, oh, Malasadas. I'm going to stop at Winco while I'm getting my groceries for 5 days. And in their bulk bins, I'm about to write down my recipe. In their bulk bins, they have all the ingredients that I need. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to cheat for the filling. I'm going to buy a couple of Cozy Shack pudding cups, the big ones. And I'm going to stuff them with pudding. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to go remarkably well. And that's it. That's the update. And I'm not gone and dead yet, so I'll stay in touch. And I'm sorry I let the videos go so long. I just didn't have anything to say. And I'm not doing anything to show you. And there's only so many little busy bee butts in my life. Honestly, you know what I've been sitting and looking at? Here, I'm going to show y'all what I've been looking at for the last 4 days. Are you ready for this view? Bam! Look at that parking garage. Ooh, structure. Alright, there's like 2 trees. That's nice. What happens that way? So yeah, that's my view. Woo! Parking garage. Oh, and what else was I thinking? Oh, my very good friends, Chris and Debbie, and their little ball of love, Rosie. I think they're coming up north after they got doctor's appointments on the 9th. So I've got an appointment like every Monday for the next month and a half in Portland. I don't know what's going to happen, but they're going to come up and we're going to hang out for a little bit. But then 4 days after they get here, I got to go to Portland for an appointment. Something like the 9th, the 15th, the 16th, the 22nd. All that could change based on my appointments, based on when I meet with my surgeon. She might be like, ooh, boo, 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 change dates. Physical therapy, I get there, they may be like, you don't have lymphedema. Dr. Page may have already decided to take the port out. None of that will really matter and go on hold until that's. There's a lot of maybes. Maybe. Anyway, okay. That was a good video. Okay, so peace, love, and that's what's going on. And after I go to Michael's, I will show you guys my next project. Activate. Next plan.